In the Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington's offense will go on the attack first. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now. This is the way this rivalry is going to go. Oregon getting more talent, more national attention. This team looks like a team that's ready to break through, win a national championship.
Yeah, a lot has been made about how Oregon's roster is built.
There he goes! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Unloads quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his tight end. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Moore to the air. Quickly to the tight end. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
The extra point is good.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Williams looking for a man, using the quick game. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
8 yards on the play. 2nd down.
How about these two running games so far. Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams will pass. Hit as he throws.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets us all out of space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every quarter. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore will throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Green. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught near the sticks. It's low. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Moore to the air. He makes the grab. Open space at the 25. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Moore will throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's caught. It's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Just enough time to get off one more snap. He lets one fly deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Rides to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Gets it out fast. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first three periods.
Washington, 14.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes it past the marker. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Stewart. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Green. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And first down for the offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Boston. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Washington.
Williams will pass. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Timeout, Washington.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up. And here we go, final play of the game right here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.